It was time to make this place a lot safer. On top of that, I needed to expand the base again. Off camera, I ended up losing some wolves while doing some testing. As of right now, I have a couple more taming, and once they are ready, I'll be putting together my plan for a base defense. As you can see, I'm still dealing with a lot of animal attacks on the base. While I've acquired some insane amounts of experience, after a while, it just gets old. It was time to change that. I'm crafting everything I need from a food trough to beds so I can put the wolves outside. I will be putting them on wander and to be aggressive. That should take care of most issues. More importantly, I've lost count of how many times a creature has attempted to break into the tame house. The last thing I want is to lose anything in there. For at least a few levels on the wolves, I still need to keep an eye on them. I did have a bear come and take out 2 of them before. Now that I have 4, I'm hoping none of them end up separated and fighting anything alone. The good news is after each wolf has a few levels under them, they will have a massive amount of damage, health, and health regeneration. Even better, after they take something out, they will get health back from doing that as well. With their final levels, I'll be training some to cause bleed, others to do a snare, and a marking buff as well. All to increase how effective they are when they work as a pack. I've also been grinding a lot of cement, and it was time to put it to use. Some things would not go the way I'd like them. Roofs are always a struggle since my main building. I started with just floors instead of a better base layer. Since I'm not sure how long I'll end up staying in this location, I felt there was no reason to rip the entire thing down. At some point, I'll need to move anyway. I was really hoping I could use a shovel to level the land, as that tends to be an issue with having such a long building with the ground sticking up through it. It turns out Icarus is not one of those kinds of games where you can level ground like that. I guess I now have a shovel for when I branch into growing crops, which I don't ever do. The wolves, for the most part, seem to be doing a great job. Their health is also mostly good. I am still keeping quite an eye on them. I also need to make sure they don't run out of food. Sadly, I'm still feeding them seed food for the most part since I still don't know better. It made my entire thought process over having tames quite different from the one I hold nowadays, knowing you can just feed the meat. It was time for quite the base overhaul. It's kind of funny how quickly you run out of space every time you jump into a new tech tier level in Icarus. Sometimes you just have to make a massive mess before making everything nice again. It is kind of nice that you do get back the old building tiles. While I could break them down for a fraction of the materials back, I ended up holding on to them as building out of stone is still rather decent, just not the best. I really ended up hating roofing in this game at this point. While the first few I put down will be just fine, I'm going to end up wasting a few materials on some fails soon enough. While I could have put pillars inside to hold up the roofing to the height I wanted, I really wanted the inside of the base to be more open. That shaking sound is such a dreadful thing to hear. It means I'm about to lose a roof tile, and you can't collect it either. I'll also be trying again and again, working out how to get the roof the way I want it. I was hoping my issue was just how far off the ground I was here. I ended up putting a bunch of pillars under the house. It still did not fix the issue with the roof. At one point I gave up. I started to put some pillars inside, hoping that would fix my issue. There is only so much fighting things before you decide to try to resolve an issue another way. At least the nice thing is that during this entire process, the wolves are dealing with threats on their own. With very little intervention on my part, it just allowed me to focus without getting attacked over and over again. The roof is still, in fact, a total disaster. At this point, it's something I'll try to deal with off camera. For now, if I can just get this odd-looking zigzagging look, it will at least give me some space that I'll accept as good enough for now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for further content.